everybody, it's Christine Bertram. I'm coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and I'm doing a little training session with Gina, who's on my team, and we're showing her how to do all the ins and the outs of how to go live in YouTube. And we were just talking about how it takes just a minute for the live to pop up. So like right now it's still showing waiting for Cards by Christine to go live. And so all of a sudden it'll pop up in your news or your feed that it's live. So here it is. Yep. And so you want to make sure you turn your phone down and then we're good to go. So did you guys see there was a kitty sighting back there? Gina's back here working, you guys. And she is almost done. And she's got a little baby kitty. She's giving Hunky some love. Yes, he's curious. So Hunky's here. The kittens are running around. Hi, Marsha Long. Hi, Mary Ellen Ryan. So Gina is just about done with her scrapbook layout. She's, she told me she's overthinking it. So she needs to stop overthinking it and just get it done, right? It's going to be fabulous. So the goal is, hi, Sandy Wicklander. Hi, Sarah Mitchell. Hi, Carmen Sanders. The goal is, I rearranged the schedule a little bit this afternoon, you guys. Diane was going to come over this afternoon, and we were actually going to work ahead. We were going to design the ink, paper, scissors for September. And I woke up this morning, and I was thinking in my head, that's dumb. You shouldn't be working on stuff in September. Hi, Kat Fronick. Tuesday greetings, Tuesday tidings to you. I'm like, you shouldn't be working on something for in September when you aren't done with finishing everything for August, right? So I reached out to Diane, and she's like, okay, yeah, you're right. We need to get you caught up because I'm leaving tomorrow. Gina's teaching class in here tomorrow at 10 a.m. She's doing the fishing stamp-a-stack. Hi, Maria Gilbertson. So, winding down on time before I'm leaving tomorrow for our 4-day camping trip. And it's like, yes, we need to get the showcase. So the showcase is going to be right after the lunch hour, you guys. This class will probably not take an hour. I'm not quite sure. It looks like a pretty easy kit. I haven't really opened it yet, but it looks like an easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we're going to do that. And then this afternoon, right after lunchtime, I'm going to do the showcase. And then right after that, you guys, all of the piles that are still on the table here, I am waiting for the Stella pens. They were set to arrive today. Yay. So that box, the UPS, man, I'm going to, I hear the truck coming down the road. You guys, that's how fine-tuned my ears are now with the UPS guy. And so I hear him coming. I'm going to meet him at the door, and we're going to get those Stella pens, put them on everybody's pile. That's the embellishment for the winter stamp-a-stack. And we're going to get them turned around into the post office then before like 5 or 5:30. So that we can spend tonight actually starting to prepare for leaving tomorrow for 4 days on a canoe. So yay! That's kind of the little switcheroo in plans. And so that's kind of what's on the docket. Yeah, so Gina is just finishing off the scrapbook layout. If she's still here, if I'm still live when she finished it and she wants to come over here and show it to you guys, or maybe she would, and it depends what time she needs to get going, but she might show it off to you guys at the end of this class, or even if it's in the middle of this class, I guess we'll play it by ear. So, but she's super excited to start doing a scrapbook layout class with you guys on a monthly basis. Her first class is when? August? When? 23rd. And okay, she's going to be doing them via YouTube Live here in the Cards by Christine channel, and then she'll start off in that spot, and then eventually broaden into doing her own YouTube channel, right? Yep, that's the plan. So, but you guys start somewhere, right? Hi, Jean Terwilliger. All right, so kits, you guys, we are doing a kit class. This is my ad hoc add-on easy class, I think. So every month, Stampin' Up! Comes out with a new kit that they put lots of energy into creating and designing. This one is actually an all-inclusive kit. I don't even know if I should say that. That's not right. All-inclusive means it has ink and a stamp set, or like stamps. This one is a different type of kit where there's no stamps or ink, but everything's all printed for you. So to me, it's an assembly kit. So they've been knocking them out of the ballpark with Paper Pumpkin. So Paper Pumpkin is another type of kit, right? So that one, Kelly does the Paper Pumpkin classes once a month too. She's actually going to be live on the 27th, which is the day after tomorrow, at 9 a.m. versus 6 p.m. because she's also gone for the weekend. Oh, you like my eye makeup? It matches my shirt. Yay! I did that on purpose, Carmen. I actually was dressed with my shirt on before I put my makeup on. So I'm like, oh, I should put little hints of green in there. So, oh man, I can see these little guys flying away. You guys, I just threw my hair in a ponytail today, but I did put the makeup on. Win-win. So, kits are awesome. They are great. The very first kit class I did, I think it was the first week of February, where I've been consistently doing a kit class every month, showing you what the new one is. If you go to the online store at stampinup.com, that's the only place where you will find all the different kits. So like you can't find them in a catalog, you can't look in a book for them, you have to actually go to the internet to see them. If that is not something that is your cup of tea, or you have a hard time navigating or searching, you found my website, or you found my YouTube videos, which is awesome, yay. But maybe you have a hard time with the Stampin' Up website, reach out to me. I love to help people figure out what they need or want. And if it's something, she did that last night, that little, or actually that was the boy, wasn't it? That was the little hunky. So one of the piles, it was hanging over the edge of the table by 3 inches, and I think a cat was trying to jumped up and knocked it down, but Gina's getting it. So, hi Susan Bellamy. All right, so the kits are great. They're always new every month, and then the other thing is, if you're traveling, if you're camping, or if you're at the hospital waiting for somebody and you have a few hours to kill, kits are a great thing because you can pack up the box and take it with you and still get a bunch of cards done. They're for appealing to the more beginner to casual crafter, but there's nothing that can stop you from taking the bits and the parts from the kit and zhuzhing them up and making them into something meatier or craftier or more avid from a craft, more detailed from an avid crafter's perspective. Okay, so just keep all that in mind. And what I think I was getting at was that first video I did in February. I think we spent about 45 minutes talking about the benefits of kits. So if you're curious, like if you're a demonstrator and you're looking to start doing classes, or if you are just getting started in your Stampin' Up business and trying to grow it, or you just want to get together with friends, like you can always go back to that first video, and I should put a reference to that in this one because it talks about like the benefits of kits and why they are advantageous. So, all right. So I'll be honest, you guys, with this kit class, it's my class where I just show up. I did nothing to prepare for it because it's a kit. I did nothing to even look at it beforehand. So I'm like maybe potentially like you, just getting a box and not sure what to do or think of it. And so what people have been telling me is that they're glad they watched me do it first before they put their kit together, because then they figure out what to do or not to do, right? Because I think there's been a couple of them where I was like, oops, redo something here. So, but yeah, let's get started, you guys. And we will look at this first one. I also want to show you guys this. I literally, just before I went live, I checked my email, and I had an email from Yeti, I guess. They just added new colors as well. A lilac purple, by the way. If you guys are into Yeti, like me, did you see that? It's purple. Gina, they came out with a new purple color. Just for me. And then Tyler's favorite color, you guys, sorry, this is a side quest, but Tyler's favorite color is green. And so they came out with Camp Green. 2 seasonal colors that are our 2 favorite colors. So yeah, anyways, the kit sale, yay. Okay, so I literally just got this email. I'm thinking if you get emails from Stampin' Up, you probably got this email too, and I wanted to call it out right away. It was perfect timing for this class. So, and this was sent to demonstrators because it says here, do you and your customers love all-inclusive craft kits? So if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you would have gotten this, but you guys are going to be the first to hear this in case you aren't a demonstrator that you love the kits. You know here that they are going to be offering up to 30% discount on the kits collection, August 1st through the 31st. So I will be sending an email about this, but just knowing that the kits are going to be on sale next month. You might get a few of them and wait. Like if you really like this one, it's possible that this one would be on sale. I don't know, you guys, this is really all I know. So I don't know if all of them will be on sale because they're offering up to a 30% discount on their kits. So it might be 10%, it might be 15%. I really don't know what they're doing, but there's a sale. Yay. Sales are good, right? All right, so this guy is called Blossom Wishes Kit. These kits come in Stampin' Up boxes like this, which great. Like if you want to gift somebody something, there are cute boxes for gifts to put in. You could always put it inside out too if you wanted to just have a brown box. They're great for shipping as well. They're great for storing things. So what I'm going to do is just open this up. And what I was talking about earlier is that this kit doesn't have any stamps. It doesn't have any ink. So we don't refer to those as all-inclusive kits because all-inclusive kits would have that. So this is a different kit. And if you guys are wondering too where you find the kits, you need to go to the Stampin' Up! Store, and I just will show you really quick here if I want my Chrome to work here. I'm going to do stampinup.com. Let's see where it takes me here. Okay, perfect. So you would go into the stampinup.com website, and you would search for products, and you could go kits collection. And there are card kits and crafting kits. And in the card kits is where you would find pages worth of different kits. And the very first one here, you guys, this is a $13 kit. So it's very inexpensive. You get 8 cards. So it's just about, so 8 cards would be like $1.50 maybe per card. If I have to do math. It's early, you guys. This is a 10 o'clock class, so you have to forgive the crazy sleepiness. So it's $13, but it doesn't include stamps and ink. We're like this Boho Beach one that we did last month is a $22 kit, and it includes the ink and the stamps. So when you get in here, just know that that's where you can buy the kits. And also, if you spend $50 during the month of July, you get a $5 bonus coupon to use next month. Okay. So that's where you can find the kits. Kat is interested. Yay. All right. So we have here pictures. So color pictures. There's 4 cards of each style. So there's 2 styles, 8 envelopes. And when you open this up, what I like about it, there's always a ruler on the bottom, inches and centimeters. And then it talks through the different steps that you need to do for the cards. And on the back then, it also has a picture that shows all of the different materials or like the different supplies that are in this one. It comes with a cardboard backer. You guys, I save every one of these because I need them for shipping. It's a hint for Gina. That's where I save the cardboards because Gina's gonna have to start shipping her kits too. This is awesome because it actually includes a sheet of dimensionals, which we'll put right there. And let's look at what we have in here. So these look like the card bases. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are little arrows. There's like a chevron pattern kind of looking thing. So that's them. Then these are a little bit bigger. Same kind of pattern on the front. There's 4 of them. So these are our 4 card bases. So I'm going to make 2 piles, I think. And I'm going to try to figure out which goes with which. So these are the happy birthdays. I'm going to set them there. And these are the You Matter. And then we've got this wild wheat color with these circles. They go with that card. Oh man, look at the pretty envelopes. They look like orchid opulence. So these are the shorter envelopes that would go with this card. And then there's 4 bigger, longer envelopes that go. So these are not your traditional A2 size cards. They are rectangular. So if you do mail these, they are regular postage as long as they're under an ounce. Whereas square cards cost extra, right? You'd have to, what I would probably do is put a sticker on here to put the person's name because it would be really hard for the post office to see it if you write on the darker purple. Or you could hand deliver an envelope like this. Then these little side circle things go with this card. And it looks like they have 2 sheets here of the different die cuts. Now they have all the different languages. So I take both of those at the same time and I pop them out so I'm not doing it twice. And it looks like these are happy birthday. Happy birthday. And then we're going to get the other one, which is, it says You Matter. Right, so that's that. Now, this happy birthday is in all the different languages. So if you need any other languages, you've got, I think, 4 different languages that you can work with here. This one, there's also 2 sheets of the fruit. And so I like to keep them together again so that you're only punching out like half the amount. So you got They look like apples and they look like pears to me. This morning, that's what they look like. Okay, so we got those out. And then you've got, whoa. This is a sheet of vellum die cut little flowers. Oh man, they're little. They go all over the tops of them. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm officially not going to, there's two sizes too. There's large and there's small. I am not going to start popping these out at the moment. We're going to leave them be. And then this one is You Matter. And if you don't like what's on here, you could always flip this over and stamp the sentiment on the back and then sponge the edges or stamp like a background stamp over it to add a little color. So, perfect. Now you've got your 3 other languages that you could use. Pretty purple, I love it. You get a little sheet of mini glue dots. They are not on a roll, so they're a little bit more difficult to use, but they still work. And then we've got the little branchy thing here, and that goes on the card that's that says You Matter. So you got to be careful with these. Again, there's 2 sheets of them, so I just popped out the 2 at the same time. And I'm thinking that these are all going to be the same. And you end up with, oh, they're not the same. Nope, they're not the same. Hang on. So, nope, okay. These are the same. And then the other ones must go for the other card. So then that goes that pile. So with this class, you guys, I do not do, hi Holly, I do not do alternatives. I just do the kit as it is, and I show you how to make it as is. When Kelly does the paper pumpkin class with you guys, Kelly actually makes only one of each of the cards, and then she puts the an alternative together. So these 4 are for this card, and then these 4 are for over there. Now, if this was a kit, there's no stamping. So if you do want something stamped on the inside, you'll have to pull some stamps out. So You Matter, to me, that could be like, yep, could be a thank you on the inside. I'm thinking of a stamp set that we could pull to do that. So with this one, we've got all the pieces here. We'll use the glue dots. So we've made our piles, and so we're gonna, I think that means we've done steps 1 and 2. We're gonna flip over here. You know what? I'm gonna look at the cards really quick just to make sure I have what I'm doing. Okay, we've got 2 pairs coming off the side like that. All right. So let's grab this one, and we're gonna do 1 first, and then once we get the hang of the 1, then we're gonna be doing 2. So, oh, these are actually attached too. I just saw that. I didn't remember that until right now. So we need this, and then one of these guys here. Are the Kelly archives on your site? So yes, Kat, you would always be able to find any live that is done by the Cards by Christine page on YouTube. So when you're in the YouTube channel, all of the lives are here. You guys, if you've ever missed a live, you can scroll through here, and if you get back to like the last month of June, Kelly did it right here, and it always has a picture with Kelly. So, and then Kelly starts. So it's always got a picture of me and Kelly for the pumpkins. You could also search Cards by Christine Paper Pumpkin, because the name of the title always has it. The other thing too, I don't know if you guys know this, and maybe if you're newer to watching me, if you have the date of the class, if you go to here, if we find Paper Pumpkin here, like March Paper Pumpkin, I always put a link back to the video. So like you can catch the replay for this class on YouTube by clicking here. And then that also takes you into YouTube to watch it. So I try to reference the classes as much as possible. I also do it in Facebook, in the Facebook event itself. So like if you're in the Cards by Christine Facebook page and you go to About, like let's say you know the name of the class, or you know there was a Paper Pumpkin class. If you go to the past events, I always in the class, so this one's happening now. Let's scroll down here really quick. Just a side note for anybody that's interested in knowing this information, like July monthly class, if you go to the discussion, I also, oh, I didn't do it on that one, ha ha ha. I generally go back here, let's see, I think, oh, it's got to be the right class too, because I do it only for the live classes. So let's go to discussion. Okay, so I could have sworn I did it. I usually post in the, let's see if I did it for the mystery. Mystery, like you go here under the discussion and I share the link of the class. You can catch the replay here. So in the event, I also try to do it. So, okay. So yes, Kat, to answer your question, yes, they're always there. Oh, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, you guys. I want to do it on the current one though that we're watching right now. All right, so we're back. So yes, all my calendar, I do the hyperlink. I am religious about doing my events calendar on my Facebook or my website that always has the hyperlink there. Always, I never fail on that one. Facebook, I could have sworn those were there, so I gotta just double check to see why they weren't there. You guys, okay, so it's saying to use these mini glue dots, you guys. If the struggle is real, and you don't want to use the mini glue dots, you don't have to. You could always pull out your liquid glue, your tape runner. Just know though that there's gaps here. These little lines are actually holes, and if you put liquid glue through them, you might end up having glue ooze out. So we're gonna make one and make sure we're good with what we wanna do with it. And then we'll make all the other ones really like lickety split. So I actually like the idea of using dimensionals for my pairs here. Thank you. Hi, Anik. I'm live. I sure am. I sure am. Maybe not awake, but I'm live. All right, let's see here. I think it's going to be better for me to look at the picture here on the front. So I'm going to put my little pairs off to the side here like this. And we're just going to, this goes over the top of them. So, these little stems are coming down and making it look like they're attached to the pairs. So maybe, one moment, it might be better to figure out how to attach the leaves onto here. So it'd be something like, this is in line, this little edge here is in line with the edge there. So we're going to go something like this. Now, I'm gonna put a dimensional. I like dimensional, you guys. I'm using an old sheet, but there's definitely the new sheet that came. So I'm gonna put one here because that can get popped up. And then we're gonna put one over here. And then, because that little branch is like that, I'm actually going to have to cut one of these. Let's go like right here and cut a really skinny dimensional and put that right up where the branch is. So that'll be good. And then what we'll do is put little dots of glue on those guys because they will kind of be hanging over the pairs. And now the little lines should meet up. You want to have the angle on it so that hang on. You want the angle to be kind of lined up with the edge of the card there. Something like that should be good. Okay, easy peasy. And then it shows that there's actually like 6 flowers, these little rinky dinky flowers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see here. They pop out. You don't want to rip them when you pop them out. So there's one there, and then there's another big one, and then it looks like there's 3 small ones. So we're gonna do one. Yeah, so if you pop these all out and put them like in a cup, or if you put them in a bowl, that might be beneficial. Then they're all out at the same time. This one, it does say to use these little rinky dinky glue dots. So you pick that off, and then you get the white backing onto it, and you gotta be careful where you put it on because it's gonna stick wherever it goes. And then it shows a flower. It shows it like right about here. And I think this is gonna be the most tedious part about this. Right there. Okay, so there's another little, a wee widow one over here. And then, yeah. So the bigger the dimension or the glue dots that you get on the roll are actually a little bit bigger than these. So when you're looking for little glue dots to put embellishments on, these are actually the perfect size for it. So there's one there. And because there's yellow in the inside, and these glue dots are so small. Sometimes you see glue dots when you put them on vellum. These, it's really hard to see them. So we're just gonna put another one there, and then there's a 5th one, okay. if you have your grandchild over and they like to help you with things, you could have them help you put all the little flowers on. Flower. All right. And then you matter. We're going to tuck this. It kind of goes right here. So what I'm going to do is put a dimensional on that side, and then we're going to put the little bit of liquid glue up on the corner there. And I think we'll do one more dimensional right there. And I have it slightly kind of hanging over that one. Okay, that's it. Like, it's just a matter of putting all the stuff on the front of the card. So it looks cool. It's really pretty. It's a lot prettier in person than on the picture. I will tell it that. And then you could put a focal image on the inside, and you could also put a sentiment on the inside. So let's see what we did. I think we could knock these other ones out, because my goal with this one, you guys, with this class, if I don't put this kit together with you while I'm here, this kit will sit in the box for a little while. So, and I always like to see, well, like, how easy is it to put the whole entire kit together, right? So it actually feels like a sense of accomplishment that we're done with it. All right, so let's get these pink mats put down. So we got that one, and then we can do this one, and then this one. Perfect. Okay, so that's easy. All right, then our pairs. Let's grab those. I think we had 4 dimensionals on them. I need to cut these. I might save the edges of those, because it's nice to have the edges sometimes when you need some skinny stamps. So we're just going to use this side, and then we're going to merge over to the other dimensionals that came in the kit. So I'm going to save these. All right, so let's pick all these off. And then, yes, very bright colors. It kind of looks like Sweet Sorbet mixed with Orchid Opulence, and then the Wild Wheats slightly. Okay, so I'm going to just set this on here because that needs to be attached slightly. And then we're going to kind of line up like that, so that's where our pairs go. And then we'll move this one over here and put this guy down. Something like that. And then the last one. And then we'll get our, it's really weird to see purple branches, but I am not going to say anything because I love purple, and they're pretty. They actually have a foil accent to them. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're kind of foily. All right, so this one, we had popped up these 2 leaves. So let's grab these. I popped up the 2 outer ones. So let's get that figured out on these. All the rest of these. There. There. Okay, so we got that set. And then I think we used, that one was off kilter a little bit, hanging over the edge. So, all right. Then we're going to take these off. And I think we used liquid glue. Oh, we have to get a little bit on the top. So that's where this will come in handy again to cut a skinny little piece that will go right at the branch here. Holly loves the leaves too. Yay. I love it. Gotta love purple leaves, right? Purple bird, purple leaves, anything purple is okay. Gina would say orange. Gina's favorite color is orange, you guys. That's why we get along so well. Because she doesn't let me have too much purple, and I don't let her have too much orange. We share the love, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that guy just came off of here, so let's get that back on there. Oh, and I missed doing one, but that's okay. We'll come back to it. And then, let's see here. Oh, no, we did good. I actually think we need a dimensional on the other guy yet. So let's grab this, and we're going to do that one, and this one, and that. The leaves are so pretty. Yes, I'm glad that you think so too as well. And then we're going to cut one more little strip here and put that right there. Okay. I think now we can put a little bit of glue on that leaf. Hopefully I put them all in the right spot. I wasn't really paying as close of attention as I should have been, but we're gonna gonna go with it. So we gotta get the angle just right. All right, something like that. And then this one, get the angle just right. Boom. And it's art. Yes, exactly. So you guys, you might know this if you've watched my classes a lot. I like things to look realistic. But I also don't mind if things are like, okay, the size doesn't quite match up, or like it's art, right? I definitely agree. Like you can make things different. All right, we're gonna go on a little mission here. We're going to get 2 of those. I'm gonna go through it, you guys. If I don't do this now, we're not gonna do it. So I'm curious, how many of you, I know we've got like about a dozen people watching, how many of you have this kit and you're working on it right now with me? I'm curious. I know, Kat, you need to pick yours up, but is anybody else out there working on this kit along with me? We're gonna get 3 of those. And I think that these are, it's like they're yellow on the top. So I'm trying to flip them over as I go here so that I keep them all the same. So that's 6 here. You might even have some of these little rinky-dinky vellum flowers left. They are cute. They add to it. They definitely do. I'll have to show this again real quick, what you guys, so you can see. The little vellum flowers, they add to it. They do. They kind of like complete it, which is awesome. I'm wondering though, oh yeah, glue dots will probably be better. I was thinking in my head to put liquid glue, but we're just gonna try to take these off. I put them upside down so that the brighter yellow was already at the bottom. And then if you have nails, I'll tell you, it does come in really handy to use your nails. If you don't have nails, the pick tool probably would work good too, because what you could do is you could pick it off like the, oh, that works good too. If you don't have nails, you could take your pick tool and pick it up with the pick tool like this, and they kind of like get picked up on the pointy end and they stick to it, and then you're just gonna drop it down right into it. So there you go. We got all of those put on. Now, again, you could use your nails, but look at that. Like the pick tool also would help you pick that off if you don't have nails. And then you could also pick it up like that, right? So it picks it up. Whoa. And then it flies through the air. And there, see? Get that off of there. If you pick it up with it and then you flip it over, it can help easily. So look at this guy here. The only thing I noticed on this kit, there's no ribbon, there's no embellishments. So a great add-on that you guys could do if you have any pretty iridescent rhinestones at home, like I think that's what we could definitely put on, so that it kind of the iridescent rhinestones have pinks and purples in them. So this guy is going here. One more here. Good morning, Hildenel. What a surprise to see me this early, right? Oh, it doesn't happen often. Because usually with a kit class, I would, I was like, okay, let's do class right away. Then I'll have time this afternoon for Diane to come over and design, and that kind of changed, and here we are. We still kept it. Okay, so this guy goes over here, and then we've got this guy. So great use of the pokey tool too, you guys. If you don't have one of these tools, highly recommend it. It really does help if you don't have the nails. All right, so then this guy, wait, I had this guy, needs one more. Oh, there's 2 right here yet. What time is it over there? You have 5:40 p.m. We have 10:40. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 7 hours ahead of us, Anik. All right, there's 2, 5, 2, 5, and then we need 1 here. I feel like chicken tonight. No, I don't. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there's 1 more flower. I was going to say, I feel like there's 1 more. And there was. All right, you guys, officially got the 4 cards. Oh, no, we don't. Hang on 1 moment, please. I'm going to flip these over and grab. I'm going to put it right there. And then we don't have to use 2 of them. How does that sound? I'll put that like that. And then we'll put the liquid glue. It's just right on the cover right there. You could just put a glue dot as well, but It's just because it slightly overhangs on the fruit, the fruits of our labor. Oh, and it's 8:43 in California. Yeah, so that is actually another 2 hours. So that's 9 hours, I think. All right, so these are like the kind of scraps that the cat or the dog will pick up by having their fur land on it, and they'll stick all over the place. All right, so this guy. So I can see that my pears were a little bit closer to the edge here, and then a little more this way, but that's okay. They all look good. That is early, I know, right? Oh man, so there you go. You guys, we knocked out these 4 cards, lickety split, perfect. So I love it. Okay, now let's see what this other card has in store for us. I think it's gonna be along the same concepts. There's a little bit more pokey you guys gotta do with this happy birthday. So we'll do that, and there are 2 of those there. And then there's this, and then we'll poke these. I'm thinking that it's going to be along the same concept. So let's just look here. The fruit is kind of coming out from behind. Okay, so you guys, me being me, I was just ready to start gluing this down, this wild wheat color. But you have a branch that is actually coming out from behind it. So, in all honesty, we need to get this behind here. And how I think we're going to do that, I'm going to call in the tear and tape fans here. And I'm going to prep the back right side with a little tear and tape. Well, there's 2 here, so we're going to put 1, 2. Okay, so now that I've got the tear and tape down, we will pick all this. Yes, that was quick. I know, right? Very fast, you guys. These are some great cards. You could even convert these into like probably a 5x7. You could always put them, like mat them a little bit onto a bigger card. This one, not so much. It's pretty big itself. So what we're going to do, that tear and tape is waiting for us to attach this to. So we're going to kind of guess that it goes right like this. And so now it's back there. It caught it. So we've got 1 done. And then this one, same concept. It's coming through the back. So before you glue these down, make sure that you get the leaves. And then we're going to have to do that with the other one as well. So kind of eyeball it. Hopefully we're good. I mean, it maybe needs to be up a little higher, I guess. Let's just see here. Do a little bit higher. Oh, and that's not too far enough over. We got a nice wind there. That's where I want it. Okay, and then 1 more here. I kind of set it. I'm holding it with my right hand back here. Get it kind of where you want it, and then let that tear and tape adhere it. Same thing happens with this one now, I think. That guy is going to come out over this one. So now we got to flip these back here, and we're going to put the tear and tape on the back side where they need to catch. Now, of course, you could use those little glue dots. If you have the little glue dots and you want to use them, you're going to end up putting a couple of them there. You could make them into money gift cards. You are correct, Kat. Definitely. You could definitely do that. They would be perfect. I bet you could insert a little flap or so in the inside here to make it so that you can tuck some money in there. Absolutely. Or a gift card. Absolutely. All right. So let's pick these off. All right, Anik, we'll see you later. Dinner is almost ready. I love it. Okay, have a good dinner. All right, same thing here. We're going to put this so that they're kind of coming out from that top. This looks like it is something like right there. I guess that's, oh, it didn't stick. I didn't have the tape in the right spot. All right, so let's try that again. That would be important to have the tape in the right spot. I had it just perfectly placed. What's she doing? Oh, man. They are spoiled. Okay, so it needs to be over there. Oh, you don't want to have anything hanging over there. So make sure that you're far enough over. That little leaf looks like it's honey. So the kittens are in here, you guys. All right, so that means I put all my tape in the wrong spot, you guys. You know, so I definitely agree, Hildenal. The wheat is not my favorite color, but it looks good on these cards. I would agree. For the technique club class that I did with Rose this month too, I did switch out the copper clay and peacock to do moody mauve with the wild wheat. I love, hi baby, hi. You wanna say hi to everybody? Oh man, you guys, I got a honey in the hive. Honeybee sighting, there's our little honeybee. She is so little and she is full of it. Whoa, yeah, I know where you wanna go. You wanna go, nope, you're gonna go on the floor, little lady. Okay, sorry. Okay, watch your toes. We don't want to run them over, girl. All right. So I love this pattern right here. This is one of my favorite patterns, and that is wild wheat with moody mauve. And so we did swap that out, and it looks good there. It looks just fine. Okay. Now that we got our tear and tape in the right spot, what we're gonna do is get these last ones kind of tucked in place. Let's just see real quick. Yep, something like that. And then this one. I'm so happy I was so in my head, I was so excited to glue this down like the other one. And then I'm like, nope, we can't do that. So there we go. Now, hi honey. Trying to climb up here, aren't you, girlfriend? She's a climber, you guys. She is definitely, watch this. Okay. There she is. All right, that's enough of her for a little bit. She had to say hi to you guys. It's been a little while. So we've got our, oh man, apples. All right, and then we got to be careful. This one needs to go, it goes, that little hook thing. It's very possible that I confused them. Let's just look at this. This one looks right. These go like that. That's perfect. Now, are they different? I feel like that's that. And how does this go? Like that. Okay. I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so they're gonna fit in there just fine. Okay, I think we got them set up pretty good. So we're gonna get glue happy on these. So we've got 4 of these guys. Now you could, again, use your glue dots, but I'm going to put liquid glue just around where it looks like triangles kind of here. Okay, and over here, little dots of glue. Be careful not to go where those lines are because that would seep through. Okay, so we are locked and loaded, ready to go with our liquid glue. Okay, so this one goes on here. Good. This one next. All right, there we go. They fit in there very nicely. And then we got 2 left. Hi, Jeannie Parker. Oh, Susan Bellamy's working on the kit with me. I love it. Good job, Susan. All right, and then this guy can go here. All right. Apples. Apples and bananas. All right. So we're going to pop up all of our happy birthdays. So let's get them prepped. Ooh, what happened to that? Stuck together? Is it going to work? Yep, it probably will. So we're going to pop up all of these happy birthdays, and then they go in it looks like the center. Let's just put a few of them on each one. So it's actually a kit that doesn't require a lot of work. It really doesn't. It's just a lot of assembly, getting a lot of gluing done, a lot of popping up. What are you doing back there, honey? I hear you. Okay, I'll take these all off, and they're gonna go right into the center circle. Happy birthday, popped up right there. And then, oh, Gina, how are you doing over there?
We're getting there.
Are you gonna be ready for us in a few minutes?
We're
Be close, okay. Can't wait to show you guys what Gina's got. Okay, there's this guy. Perfect. Honey, aren't you adorable? And then this one right here goes last. Okay, so we got all of our sentiments. Again, I would definitely stamp a sentiment in here and then figure out if you have some fruit stamps, that would be completely awesome. They like a branch coming off here with an apple. Oh, seasonal branches. Seasonal branches has a branch that you could stamp with a little apple that's hanging. Oh, little girl. You have wet toes. I know this because you were just puddling in the sink. You have a wet tail. Yes, little honey. Okay, let's figure out our applesauce. These leaves are not glued, so I'm wondering, popping up the apples. I do want to pop up apples. I definitely do. So let's grab 4 apples. You think you're so clever, don't you? All right, so let's get these, and we'll put them on the bottom one, the bottom hole. And we're gonna have to tuck them underneath the leaves, our purplicious leaves. So that's gonna go something like, okay, pick these up. Get them just situated, I guess, right? You think so, huh? You think you're so funny, don't you, little girl? All right, let's see here. I want my apple to be in the center a little bit better, like this. It needs to get tucked up, maybe right. Gina, did you see what she's doing?
Yeah, she's playing with your hair.
You little lady. Okay, I like it right.
I don't think she's.
I don't like it right there because it's just these gotta get there. That's better. I had to twist it just a little bit so that it looked like it was really coming out of the apple. Okay, then what we can do, because these leaves need a little support, what I would do is put a little bit of liquid glue on the back side of them, and then that will help them to stick, okay? So we're good there. That one looks nice. Now let's see if we can get the rest of these to kind of situate nicely. Oh yeah, that one's perfect like that. That'll be good. This one, okay, I think that could work like that. And then let's see how I did on the last one. Oh yes, that one was good. Okay, again, they're all kind of hanging there freely, so we want to have them be a little bit more stable. So let's get a little liquid glue there, and then I'm gonna just put it underneath the ones that are gonna hit the apples is what I'm going for, so that. And then I think we have one left here. I'll put a little bit on the edge and right there. Okay, so the bottom ones are pretty much set. Let's see how these top ones, you guys, do you notice I saved the harder one for last to figure out like how this is going to work. Okay. All about how you, so that's gonna be perfect like that. Okay, so I think we're gonna pop these up as well. So let's grab the dimensionals again and pop them all up. And one more here, and we'll get them all situated. Hi, Melanie Foy. And we'll get them all situated, and then we'll glue down the leaves, and then it's time to add the flowers. And then I think I might go see if I can find my iridescent rhinestones. And we're going to add some of them to these cards. All right, so this guy, lift this up, tuck that in. And then over here, like that. And put that, something like that. I know I've got that little branch there, but I'm gonna put a flower on there, is what I'm thinking. All right, so the flowers. On this one, oh man, there's 5 and there's 5. So there's 10. Yowzers. Okay. So each one has 5 and 5. Okay, so we're gonna make like good tracks on this. So we're gonna flip them over upside down while we go. So there's our 5, and then we will grab 5 small ones. I think just to be safe, we're just gonna do 5, like one card at a time. And then they are finicky, I will say that. They don't rip very easily. They actually kind of pop out pretty nice. I'm just putting my nail underneath it and kind of pushing it up. Okay, so this is where that take your pick tool really did come in handy. So just want to get it right in the center of them. I'm more like a get one step done on everything right away and then do the next step. Because you could easily just take off the backing right away. But I feel like when I'm doing something like this, my movement is consistent and it saves time by doing the same repetitive motions, like factory work, right? Okay, and then we're gonna do this one. So if you did use the glue dots from the roll, they are slightly bigger, so. All right, now let's see here. Get that guy off. Wow, okay. 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. There's one there. We're going to put this guy on the end of that branch, so that helps that one. And then there's one right about there. And there's a second one there. This guy wants to jump all over town here. So we got a second one there. And then this guy could go right there. Okay, that's it. We got the 5 done on the top one. All right, so we're getting there. There. The bigger ones are easier for me to hang on to. It's the small ones that are really difficult. And then there's one there. And nothing like putting on a whole bunch of little vellum flowers on a card, you guys. All right. And one, where should he go? There should be a second one over here. And then we'll put the last little guy. All right, and then I think we got one done of this guy. Okay. Oh, wow, those flowers, that it takes it out of you to do those vellum flowers, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so, like I said, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna get the rest of these done. So, I'm gonna take one. I'm curious to see how many extra vellum flowers there are too. So there's 5 there, and then the small ones. 1, 2. What are you guys using for sentiments? Susan, are you stamping a sentiment on the inside? I guess I'm curious what you're putting on it. I'm trying to think in my head what a good birthday sentiment would be. That has, there's a bunch of them. There, it's on my thing yet, and it goes like that. Okay, a very nice birthday sentiment on the inside, and then seasonal branches actually has that branch and an apple, so you could definitely. I think there's a sentiment in there. Something about birthday wishes. Gina, you're getting lots of extra time because of these.
You just keep doing it.
These rinky-dinky little flowers. So if there's 10 on each of these cards, that's 40 of them. And then there was 5 on the other 4, so that's 20. So that's 60 little flowers they're having us put on. Okay, so there. And then we got one here. Little guys. Little ones. Okay. I think I'm going to finish this card and not put you guys through the pain and agony of watching me do vellum flowers. There's that one. So I'll finish this guy. This is like the kind of a thing where I would pay my niece to do this. Or I'd feed her. Mom would give her a toffee bar. Feed her with food, right?
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. All right. I still have toffee bars left from yesterday. Yay. Unless Tyler ate them for breakfast.
Maybe he forgot about them.
Yeah, right.
Lucky.
Yeah, because there were a couple left in there. All right, so this guy we'll put over here. There's one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see what I did there? It goes a lot faster when you do multiple, like the same step over and over. All right. Okay, but they do add those little vellum flowers. They're super adorable when you get them put on the card, and it brings out the yellow actually. So Are you guys good with the vellum flowers? Or are you gonna vote for me to keep doing them? I'm curious if you really want me to do them all, or if you're good. Like, yep, we get it. We got the idea. We know how to put vellum flowers on. All right, so let's just pull the cards in really quick, you guys, and see what we got here. All right, so there's 3, 6, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's a bunch of extra little yellow flowers. Hi, Cindy Runtree from Southern Virginia. Better late than never. You know it. You know it. Okay, so we've got the 4 here that look like this. And I'm going to clean up my little aisle here. Get that all into the garbage. Put this back and bring in the other 4. I think if I had to pick one, I would pick this because I love the pink with the purple. But we did good, you guys. We got pretty much the 8 cards done. I'm gonna go get seasonal branches so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here it is, seasonal branches. So what you could do is we use this for the monthly class. You could take and stamp the branch at the top here, and then you could put the apple hanging. And you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna use espresso ink. And you could always color in with your colored pencils. I would definitely not use your blends, only because you would see them start to seep through the back side of the card there. So, because inks, they do blend through paper. All right, so got a little branch at the top here. I feel like it should have leaves. It shouldn't be a dead branch. I get that. I think we didn't put leaves on it in class the other day. But what we could do is sponge a little green ink up there. There's our little apple. All right, so you know I talk about consistency, like with doing the same thing. So like this is where I would actually, instead of going back and forth with my stamp, I would do the branch on all of these. You know, did anybody else think, gosh, she should stamp the branch in purple? Purple? Let's just see what it looks like. Ha 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 ha. Gina laughed back there. I don't know if you guys heard it. But let's just see what a purple branch looks like. And then
I'm gonna tell you it's fabulous no matter what.
I'm gonna say it's fabulous. Maybe it's not.
An excuse to use more purple.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, now I need to go find some leaves that we could stamp that look like purple. There we go. Now the question is though, is the apple gonna be purple? Purple apple? Purple? Okay, so, gosh, now I wish I would have done purple branch on the other ones because it looks so awesome. Now though, there are leaves in here. What do they look like though? I'm curious. Let's just see here what that looks like. And then, the other one had apples on it. This one has pears. So maybe, let's see here what this will look like. Okay. She says. Let's see if I can get that lined up just right. I didn't know, I've never used this, but it matches perfectly. The leaves match the branch. I guess if I would have known that, I would have maybe kept it on, but perfect. Gina, we got purple leaves and branches. Okay, let's see if I get that lined up a little bit better. Oh man, this one goes there. I feel like it goes like that. and I accidentally got ink. Does that ever happen to you? I got ink down there. I was holding it funny, but that's okay. It's a card. It's handmade, right? Whoever gets it is going to be appreciative. All right. I think that looks perfect like that. That's perfect. So there's, in this set, there's actually flowers and little dot things. So cool beans and bagels to that. Like that. Yay! Okay. We made purple leaves and branches. I love it. Okay, now we've got a dead one over here. Oh, I wonder if we should do purple leaves. Oh, why not? I'm gonna be careful not to get the ink in there. Okay, so might as well do that. There we go. I'm okay with that. We got purple leaves and a brown branch. It's art. Gina, that you have to remember that saying when somebody's in class and they're like, what's that, talking about color or something, it's art. It's handmade.
It's handmade with
Oh, that one's got an apple. Okay, I'm glad that,
picky.
but we can make a purple apple, right? Why not?
So does that make it a plum?
Oh, right. Let's say it's a plum. Exactly. So let's grab the Stella. Ella. Okay, we're just coloring, you guys. Now we're just having fun. Using the Stella pen to color. But the thing is, my Stella is a little bit drier. My friend Gina taught me to add water to the block, and water is our friend when we're painting with watercolor pencils and aqua painters and Stella pens. See, Gina, I do talk
Your
about.
blocks are great.
Yep, I do talk about you later. We got a magical purple apple from Cinderella, you guys. So I want a little bit darker purple to go along the edge here, and then we're gonna pull in the lighter ink for the middle, and we got a purple-licious apple. Now, it still doesn't have any leaves on it, so I'm still on the fence about this. I will order the leaf stamp set if going off a pattern. If I will order the leaf stamp set in August. Perfect. Thanks for going off the pattern. I love it. Yes. We went off the grid here a little bit. So I'm wondering though, if I put these leaves in here, you know how you would have to do it? We have to mask. All right, we're doing it. So this is what you would do. So let's grab a Post-it note. And, oh, my Post-it notes. I'm gonna show you how to make the leaves without going over the apple. A moment. So you're gonna stamp the apple on scrap with a Post-it note, right? Or Stampin' Up! Has some stuff for, I didn't pull it out of my drawer really fast, but you stamp the apple, right? And not get ink everywhere. And then what you're gonna do is cut the apple out. I don't care so much about the stem, I think, but this little guy, cut this out. And I made sure to stamp it on the part where the Post-it note is so that it's sticky. All right, so now we've got a sticky apple. Hi, little hunky. Got a sticky apple. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, we'll have you say hi. All right, you guys. Hunky wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. Here's the little baby boy. Says, Mom, I'm so camera shy, it's not even funny. Okay, Hunky. All right, so let's flip back down. Is there yeah, so let's look at the stamp set. There is. It's right there. It seemed like too much work to stamp that little leaf everywhere. So I went for the masking my apple version. And now let's see here. Hi, little guy. This should line right back up like so. And then what's going to happen is you take this little guy off and your leaf is like behind the apple. So, okay? Hunky's so cute. Yay, Cindy, I'm glad you like him. All right, let's do it again. Oh man, just gotta be so careful not to get ink everywhere. All right, so we're gonna line this back up. And now we've masked our little apple. Doesn't get covered up with a leaf. Hi, baby. You're so squeaky. You're so squeaky. Yeah, you want to be up here and say hi to everybody, but then you wanted to go right away. So we did it, you guys. We got a couple different techniques in too. We got masking in. We got coloring with a Stella pen in. It matches the inside. Just got to find a sentiment. Hi, little buddy. All right, we did it. We pulled in a stamp set called Seasonal Branches. So this You Matter. You could put on the inside of here, sending an abundance of love. That could be what you stamp on the inside of that one. So sending an abundance of love. You guys, let's go for it really quick. I'm buying Gina all this time.
Oh,
I'm waiting for.
Okay, I can.
I'm
we
waiting.
can get a glimpse of it.
Okay.
It's not perfect.
It's not.
but-
Oh, it's never perfect. Nothing's really ever perfect. But I'm gonna stamp this sentiment and show you guys this one, and then Gina's gonna come right in here and she's gonna show you. We're gonna get the ink out of the way. We did it. Yes, we sure did. Here, sending you. We're gonna pull in the pink-ish color. To me is more like sweet sorbet. Oh, I have an idea. Love is red, right? Red is love is red. So we're going to do sending you an abundance of, and we're gonna do this, and love. L-O-V-E, love, 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 love. And we're gonna put it down there. Boom. All right. Sending you an abundance of love. You matter. Perfect. Pick me up card for anybody. Okay. So I think I'm going to go down the path of all of them and get these, and then I'll clean up the stamps. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you guys all ready? Oh, you know what? You know, there's an ink eraser here. And so before and after. So I want to shout out from people. You guys, are you wanting to see Gina's scrapbook layout for her class that's coming up in August? I would need to see some hearts and loves if you want her to share it. She's kind of excited to show it to you.
Kind of excited.
Okay.
A little nervous.
Little nervous, you guys. When's the last time you did a class, Gina? What year was it?
Before COVID.
Yeah, so like 2019 probably, right?
Yeah, I mean, beyond the creative escapes.
Besides, yep, she was, so Gina, some of you guys might know Gina if you've done the creative escapes with me. Gina has always done a display, and Gina's always presented. She's fabulous, you guys. So you might recognize her, her work and her when you see her. If you've done the creative escapes with me. Fabulous creator, designer. I've learned a lot of my madness from her when it comes to designing.
We've had a lot of shenanigans.
We have had a lot of shenanigans. Yes. Do we want to see it? Yes. I hear some yeses. Okay. So let me move this out, and then we'll bring Gina in here with her layout. All right. And I've got the camera down yet. Okay. So.
All right.
Okay.
Here's the first
Ooh, is this the left or the right side?
Left side.
Left side. Okay. So talk to us about it. So, okay. First things first. For those that do the class with her, everybody's going to have to get their own 12 by 12. So we're not going to be shipping out 12 by 12 paper. Okay, so keep that in mind.
Yep. So a pack of white
You would need to
cardstock
get
12 by 12.
Yep. So everybody would need to have their own 12 by 12 sheets. Oh, Hildy says hi. But everything, and you'd have to provide your own photos, right?
Yes.
Yep. Because Gina's
Yep.
not going to have your photos for you,
I
right?
mean, if you want pictures of my kids, I have lots to spare. But...
Right. But you will need to get your photos out of your phone, right? But anything else that you see paper-wise or ribbon-wise or die-cutting-wise or gem-wise will be included in the class package that you guys get, okay? So great use of the little strips of designer series paper at the bottom. She'll have some die cuts in here for you. And then she's got the berry burst layouts. And so you'll have 3 focal images. Anything you want to add?
I had something. Oh, this is a great way to use 6x6 paper. Oftentimes, because we have 6x6 paper, we think, oh, we can't use it for scrapbooking. It doesn't fit a 12 by 12 layout. But this will show you a great way to use a 6x6 pad along with any scraps you have.
Because these are just like 2 inches probably,
Yeah.
or 1.5 inches.
Inch and a half.
But yeah, okay. So there's one side, and then look at this.
Ta-da!
Yay! Very pretty. I haven't even seen these
And,
completed
and
yet.
once again, just using scraps.
Yep, using
So-
the different, so this is the Bright and the Beautiful Sweet products that you basically use the designer series paper, the die cuts from the Bright and Beautiful, like it's all beautiful balloons, but you don't necessarily need to have the stamp set to
Nope.
do this class. Look what she did here. She added in some die cuts for you, some balloons and a happy birthday, and look at that. Look how she got all those strings. She actually ripped that apart. And so you'll be getting a swatch of the green ribbon and the white herringbone in your kit. More than what you actually will need, so that you're gonna have extra supplies to potentially make additional layouts with the products that you have left over. So this is kind of, we were talking about it yesterday, this is kind of a quasi ink, paper, scissors meets a regular sweet class, kind of.
Yep.
Where you get some product, but not as much as you get in an ink, paper, scissors. Very cool. And then again, you'd add your 4x4 photos here, and then you think about it. So this is your traditional scrapbook layout where it's a 12x12 spread. You get 2 layouts, and so we've got it at. Did we do? We're about. I think we're at $20. We're doing some a little more homework and research to make sure that's the right price point. But then that doesn't include shipping. So she's gonna do this class as either you can pay for it and get the kit, or you can place an order to get it for free. And it would be free with a $50 order. And she's gonna run it similar to how we do a club, where if you do 10 months in a row, you get X amount of host rewards plus a half off item. And so she'll keep track of that. And then at the end of the 10 months, then she will make sure you cash in on that. So, but this is just the start, you guys. Fun stuff. What do you guys think? Carmen says, love it. It's beautiful. Perfect. Yay. So I will also be showing this off in the showcase for the month of August when I do that this afternoon. So yay. Very cool. So anything else you want to add? Do you guys want to see? You want to say hi?
Sure. I
Okay.
can
So the
say
camera's
hi.
right here where I am.
I gotta
so
peek
there's
in.
Gina, you guys.
Hello, guys.
So we're gonna
I
be.
say I have to remember to look at the
It's a
smiley,
smiley face. We've got a smiley face right there, and all you do is smile. And it's so weird because you look up here a lot, but
Yeah.
then the camera actually is over
You
there.
guys will find me
Yeah.
doing a lot of
Weird
not
things.
looking where I'm supposed to.
Yay!
Yep.
Okay, and then what you do is you just toggle back and forth. It's a little learning lesson, you guys. You
Right.
just toggle back and forth to get to the different cameras. So very cool. So eventually, you guys, over the course of a year, you'll have some awesome scrapbook
Right?
layouts
You'd
in a
like
book
have an
and
old
get
album
your
you could.
yeah. Cindy loves it too. Jeannie Parker says, "I want in."
Hi,
Yay.
Jeannie.
Perfect. Okay, you guys. So, let's give this back to Gina, and then I'm going to just bring the cards in really quick one last time. We went a little bit longer than I thought we would, but we got some awesome insides done. We had so we got some insides done. Oh, you guys, haha! I didn't flip it back down. Karen Wetstein says hi, Gina. Holly says hi. Cindy says hi. Everybody says hi. Yay! All right, so we got insides done on these. We got these 4 done. We've got just some vellum flowers that I need to put down on. Oh, you know what I never did, you guys? I don't know if I glued this one. So if you ever see things flippy floppy, you can still pickle them. All right, so, all right, we got that and that needed to go down. I wonder, I forgot them on this one too, but all good. So I can work on doing my flowers later. All right, so that's it, you guys. We got our kit made. $13. You get 8 beautiful cards. So there's shipping and tax though on it, right? So it's 13 plus shipping and tax. If you place an order to get this kit, you can use my current host code. Just remember, if you get over $45, most of my classes are included for free. Like the sweet class, the order-based class, the monthly class, the Let's Just Stamp, all those would be free with a $45 order. If you bump it up to $50, you get the host bonus, or not the host bonus, the bonus days rewards. Beautiful envelopes that go with the cards. Purplelicious. I'm so excited. So great. Cindy said it was a cute kit. I think so too. They did a great one. I just love this one. There's just something different about that. Perfect. All right, you guys. I'm signing off for now. My goal is to get the winter Stamp-A-Stack, the fishing Stamp-A-Stack tutorial. It's in Karen's hands right now, proofreading it. It might be back ready. But my goal is to get that emailed out before I do the showcase, and I'll probably plan to do the showcase. My guess would be around 1 o'clock is what my goal is. It'll probably take a good hour to do the showcase. So in case you guys keep your phones near you if you want to watch the showcase live. Otherwise, it's always there to catch the replay as well. So, all right. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you guys. We'll see you later. I will count to 10 just in case it cuts out early. 1, 2, love you long time. 3, 4, 5,